Tens of millions of dollars switched hands yesterday at the end of that Oklahoma-Alabama game. Alabama gets first and goal at the 6-yard line with a minute and a half left and sits on it. So the game goes under the 80.5 posted total, but a lot of people won on that over because it started out the week with 77 was the posted total. So it went from 77 to 80.5 points. And if you got Oklahoma like we did, you cover the 14 or 14.5 point spread. Free daily video won on Saturday with Western Kentucky beating Wisconsin outright. Free daily videos are now 33-12 the last 45, including 7-1 the last 8 free daily videos. All right, let's get right to it. Sunday's NFL. New York Giants are 7 over Dallas, total 39.5. Running back Elliott is out for Dallas. They are resting him for the playoffs. Dallas is 7-1 against the spread the last 8 against the NFC East. Dallas has won the last 3 meetings, 3-0 against the spread. Odell Beckham Jr. is also out for the New York Giants. Kansas City's 14 over the Raiders and 52.5. The under's 19-8 the last 27 meetings. Kansas City's 7-1 the last 8 meetings. Carolina is at New Orleans. New Orleans is 7. The total's 43. Teddy Bridgewater will start at quarterback for New Orleans, giving Drew Brees the day off. The dog is 8-1 against the spread the last 8 meetings. New Orleans has also won the last 4 times they played Carolina. New England Patriots are 13.5 over the Jets and 46. Home team is 6-1 against the spread the last 7 meetings. New England has also won the last 5 meetings, 5-0 on the unders in those games. Philadelphia is 6.5 over Washington and 42. Philadelphia is 21-8 on the overs last 29 games in December. Green Bay Packers 8.5 over Detroit and 45. Favorites 20-7 against the spread last 27 meetings. Houston 7 over Jacksonville and 40.5. The under's 12-5 in Houston's last 17 games against the AFC. Baltimore is 6.5 over Cleveland and 40.5. The road team is 12-5 against the spread the last 18 meetings. Baltimore's 5-1 the last 6 meetings, 5-1 against the spread. Atlanta's 2 over Tampa Bay and 51. The favorite is 11-4 against the spread the last 15 meetings. Buffalo's 5 over Miami and 39.5. The favorite's 11-4 against the spread the last 15 meetings. Home team is 7-3 against the spread the last 10 meetings. Indianapolis is 4.5 over Tennessee and the total's 44. Marcus Mariota, the quarterback for Tennessee, is out. Blaine Gabbert will start for Tennessee. Indianapolis is 11-3 against the spread the last 14 meetings. The winner of this game advances to the playoffs. Pittsburgh's 14 over Cincinnati and 45. Pittsburgh 7-0 the last 7 meetings, 6-1 against the spread. Wide receiver Brown is doubtful for Pittsburgh. Minnesota's 5.5 over the Bears and 40.5. The home team's 23-9 against the spread the last 32 meetings. LA Chargers are 6.5 over Denver and 43. Denver's 7-0 on the unders the last 7 games. Seattle's 13.5 over Arizona and 38.5. Seattle's 6-1 against the spread the last 7 times they've played an NFC team. And Seattle is 7-0 on the road, straight up their last 7 games. Okay, the Rams are 10.5 over the 49ers and 48.5. The Rams are 3-8 against the spread the last 11 games. Going back to that Arizona-Seattle game, I gave you a stat there. Seattle 7-0 on the road straight up this season. They are not 7-0 on the road, and they are playing that game at home. Sorry about that little mix-up there. I couldn't even read my own stats. All right, NBA for Sunday. Orlando's 2.5 over Detroit and 204.5. Orlando's 6-1 against the spread the last 7 meetings. Miami's 4 over Minnesota and 209. Miami is 7-0 against the spread their last 7 games. Toronto's 10.5 over Chicago and 207.5. Toronto is 6-0. the last 6 times they've played Chicago. Oklahoma City is 3 over Dallas in 221.5. Dallas is 3-1. The last 4 meetings, 4-0 against the spread. Portland's 1 over Philadelphia in 222.5. 76ers are 5-1 against the spread the last 6 meetings. Joel Embiid for Philadelphia is doubtful as of this video report. Sacramento's 1 over the Lakers in 232.5. The under's 9-2. Last 11 meetings. No need to go through the college games. There's a lot of shit games on the college board today. They had Delaware, Northwestern, Columbia, Delaware, Northeastern, Columbia, Northwestern. Just a horrible slate of college games. But I do have one that's an absolute 100% dead mortal lock. I'll be giving that out to the PPC clients today. All right. Your free daily video for Sunday, December 30th. Is the Green Bay Packers minus 8.5 over Detroit. Play Green Bay minus 8.5 over Detroit as your free daily video play of the day for Sunday, December 30th. Lots of action on Monday. Lots of bowl games. NBA, college basketball. I'll see you then. Ciao.